Your Life and Sex Island, Chapter 5, picking up the tab, page 168. We are continuing our examination of our tax system to determine how to make it fair. Not more fair, because now there is no attempt at anything like fairness. It is time for a sip of reality. Reality can be a heady wine. What do we know for sure? You cannot earn $1 million or more, or even close, per year. Someone who takes $1 million or more from their employer is stealing in one way or another, and is also guilty of murder. The wealth of the son of the town drunk is confiscated to make sure that he can never get a start in life. The aristocratic class war terrorists have been waging war against the poor and middle class since prehistory, a very long time. They have won. What must we do about it? We must make the income and other taxes fair. I'm going to suggest some rates that would be fair. This table shows my suggested rates. I'm also opting for a modified flat tax, not in the sense that it would be non-progressive, but in the sense that there would be few, if any, exemptions or deductions. Few complications. I'm going to talk of income from any source. All income treated equally. Capital gains are treated as ordinary income. These rates assume that all of those taxes which are designed to confiscate the wealth of the poor have been eliminated. Those are the taxes discussed earlier: corporate profits tax, the excise taxes, sales taxes, value-added tax, personal property tax, real estate tax, all gone. Eliminating all of those redundant taxes would be enormously cost-effective. Excess tax collectors could be recycled to plant trees, if any of them are capable of actual work. Then the excess federal taxes from income and wealth would be paid to replace all of those unfair taxes. Also assumed is that all of those numbers, the suggested income primarily, are rigidly tied to the cost of living. All of the touted but unattainable benefits of flat tax would be obtained by eliminating all deductions. The suggested tax rates would raise far more revenue than the current tax rates, but not more than the eliminated taxes. These tax rates would move far more of the income to the lower levels. It's got to go somewhere, and executives would be paid more fairly, far less, and the total income would rise significantly because of the greater productivity at the lower levels. Slaves produce far less than free and fairly paid citizens. When Russian workers were way underpaid, the workers said, "They pretend to pay us, and we pretend to work." Almost all workers would endeavor to raise productivity when and if they shared in the benefits, rather than, as now, they attempt to avoid work and have no interest in increasing productivity when they know that they do not share in any progress, nor is their labor valued fairly compared to the CEOs. Why do the professional liars imagine that workers will work effectively for sub-subsistent wages, but executives must be paid millions of dollars to get them off their asses? A puzzlement. Since productivity would rise significantly, corporate profits would also rise significantly. Since we do not have corporate profits taxes, the value of corporations would rise significantly. The greater value of corporations would significantly increase the revenue raised from the wealth tax, which will be discussed next. I'll be right back. Purchase the book now by clicking on the link in the description below.